Whenever I think of limbo, I think of Inception. You know, the movie. They talk about limbo. You go within a dream, within a dream, within a dream. There's limbo.
Yeah, like purgatory.
Yeah. Percocet.
Percocet.
Who the fuck told you I sold Percocet?
Hey, that's my friend Mark. All right, got the dough? There you go.
Appreciate it.
Nice. Good to meet you, Mark.
So,
yeah.
any Percocet, please?
Percocet? What are you talking about, man? I don't sell that shit.
Chris,
you told him I was gonna sell Percocet?
Don't say anything about
what
Percocet.
The fuck, man? What the fuck?
Man, I just want a couple Percocet.
Well, I came to the wrong place, my friend. Wrong place.
Sure.
Yeah, nice. Peace out, Holmes.
Rep Square!
Yo.
Hey!
Doing something right now.
Oh, don't worry, I can talk and fill in the void here.
Yes.
I know how to fill stuff in.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means, but...
Okay.
Well, only if you assume it is. Rob Squared Week 2 preview here. We're coming to you live from Ithaca, New York.
Ooh, what's that?
It's from Road Trip. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his, what he does.
I've seen that forever.
It's a great movie. Great movie. There's a Ween song in that, actually. Voodoo Lady. I always liked the song. I was like, this is a weird song. And then I started listening to Ween. I was like, that's a fucking Ween song?
Is that the...
Voodoo Lady. Shaking that thing and making... That's we had the best time at the party.
Really? Nice. All right.
That's all I listen to now. Shout out Joe Leskis, my boy. This will refer all there to the Ween thing.
I still think it's you.
Me? I made all the Ween songs. Yeah, I made the party song.
You're just trying to make it...
I wish, man.
You're just trying to make it...
Unfortunately, all of our band shit doesn't have any words.
Yeah,
so, wish.
Well, it's just you, private. Like, you record...
I do like to sing.
Yes.
All right, Rob Squared here. Week 2 preview.
Yes,
A juicy week. We'll go through, actually, let's review the game that just happened real quick.
Yeah,
but I have 2 things we got to talk about.
Okay.
As always, stupid shit. First thing is, Brett fucking Favre.
Yeah.
Dude, first of all, fuck him. Always didn't like the guy. You know, he played the Simple Man thing. Like,
Sure.
His favorite song probably was Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
I'm sure he drank some beers with that, for sure.
Dude, don't. Stealing money from poor people, never a good look for a rich person. All right, not a fan.
No.
Like, I hate rich people that, like, in general, that are like entitled, that like are cheap. Dude, he made $140 million in his career. God knows how much more endorsements.
Yeah, and he was in recent commercials too.
Dude, he's made so much money, and he's like doing it for a college his daughter goes to, his alma mater.
Yeah. So what? I don't know the details of it. I know.
So the text came out.
Yeah.
About him, like, with the governor of Georgia, right? It was, or Alabama, whatever. I don't know what state it was. Anyways, like, and like they're deferring these funds that go to welfare people, like $70 million. They deferred some of it to like build a stadium, and it's like super bad, dude. Like, he's guilty. Like, he's like taking this money, like, we'll build the stadium where he can do it himself. 100%.
Well, yeah, but like, so they deferred funds. So is the governor in trouble then?
He's paying it back.
Favre is?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he got caught. That's not the point. Like, the point is, like, dude, you're a scumbag. And, like, this also brings back to the point of the whole thing that happened was going to the Jets, the reporter where his wife had cancer, he was sending dick pics.
Yeah.
And so I started going down that wormhole reading this shit. Dude, so she never met him in person before. And he, like, somehow got her information because he's Brett Favre and was, like, hitting her up, right? Like, yo, we gotta have sex, whatever, here's my dick. Like, and then she was like offended. Obviously, never met the man, regardless if you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
And he pulled a Lance Armstrong. Was like, oh, it wasn't me. I'm the victim. You're fired. She got fired. You know, he like, and it was 2008. Okay,
I remember. Yeah.
Way before the Me Too movement.
Sure.
Where it's like, man, if this happened now, Deshaun Watson got suspended almost 2 years for things we don't even know what happened.
Yeah, I'm sure he sent some dick pics.
I'm saying, like, dude,
no,
this was for a fact. Like, Brett Favre did this.
No, I remember.
And he got fined $50,000 from the NFL. Okay, no suspension. I don't know, man. Like, I think that's more like concrete what he did than what Deshaun Watson did.
Sure.
Deshaun Watson got a bunch of massages.
Yeah.
He may or may not got jerked off.
Yeah.
How do you know those girls didn't initiate the masturbation?
Yeah.
Well, not, it wouldn't be masturbation. It'd be the tugger.
like he shot himself.
Right?
Well, so
Like,
explain to me again with the governor thing. So he just essentially they were talking and said instead of this going like it was government.
they found
money,
a way to like funnel the money, like charity shit, like
Yeah.
to building this, opposed to giving it to people that needed it.
it was government money or was charity money?
No, it was government money.
Well, that,
Like, even
dude,
worse.
that type of shit happens all the time.
I understand that, but it's not right.
No,
And,
I know,
like,
yeah.
there's texts out there that are bad, and like
Sure.
he's like admitting his guilt. He's like, "I'll give you the money back." Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that should be jail time.
What about the governor?
Yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah,
But that, we expect that from politicians. I guess we should expect that from athletes too. They're all scumbags.
yeah, he's just the governor.
But everyone loves Brett Favre, and he got
That's
away
what I'm
with
saying.
everything.
The governor's a Brett Favre fan. If they're making
yeah.
if they're making policy decisions through text message.
Brett Favre's a piece of shit, though.
Well, it's
Sorry,
to me, that's the governor. That's
not a
the
fan.
So the governor comes to you, Pritzker comes to you and says, "Hey, I want to give you $5 million out of the government's budget to create a Rob Squared."
Ooh, I'm in.
Yeah. So are you the bad guy for
Well,
accepting?
I'm
the
not
money?
Brett Favre though.
But are you? That's why I'm.
Yeah,
it doesn't
I just
matter.
feel like he should know better.
If that's,
and, like,
if that's the way it was, I don't think it's. I
No,
mean,
no, it was
not
him
good,
initiating
but
it,
like,
either way.
the governor's the bad guy.
he's a bad guy too.
Sure.
I just hate Brett Favre. Pissing his
Sure.
pants for getting his shoes. Anywho's, I do have a quick story time with Rob for you here. It's a good one. I was talking to my buddy. Another shout out here. Jason Larson, Biggie, love you, man. Was telling me a story. He was just in was it Idaho or something for some concert this weekend or last weekend. He was telling me, I was like, how'd it go? And he's like, oh, I was awesome. I got super fucking lit on Friday. He's like, I ended up throwing up at 4:30 on Saturday. So the whole day happened. And yeah. So he was obviously drunk still.
Yeah.
I was like, I actually got a quick story time with Rob for you.
Oh.
I'm pulling this all the time now. And it goes back to like 6 years ago. So my parents live in Kingman, Arizona.
Yeah.
Really close to Vegas. So I always fly into Vegas. Also a nice reason to go to Vegas. I've been there probably 13, 14 times.
Oh, sure.
And my dad always picks me up from there. Spend one night there, right? Perfect time for Vegas. Like one night's all you need.
Yeah.
And he got there, he picked me up like 10, and we were just fucking partying. I haven't seen him in 9 months. And like, he's not a big drinker. He's a beer guy. He'll have like 6 beers. And I'm like ripping all these shots. I'm like, Dad, take some shots. He's like, no, I'm good. He's like, you're gonna regret that in the morning. We had to play golf at 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck it, I'm in Vegas, dude. I just got here, whatever, on vacation. I probably had like 15 shots and like 15 beers. And like, we had to play golf at 10. You know, it was already 10 at night when I started.
Yeah.
Dude, so fucked up. And whatever, we played golf. He's never beat me in his life. He's a mid-90s golfer. We had a super hard course, super windy day. Never played it before. He shoots like a 91. I shot like 95.
Oh.
And like, I was still fucking hammered, okay? But I was like still feeling okay. I wasn't sick. By the time we get done with the round, it's like fucking 3 hour and a half drive. We're driving back home an hour into the drive, and all of a sudden I'm like, I feel like shit.
Yeah.
Hangover starts kicking in.
Yeah.
I puke. He had just bought a new truck. I puke all over his truck, dude.
What is it?
To where it was like one of those almost a Bones moment where like usually we have 3-4 minutes we know we feel the clammy hands, the mouth watering.
Yeah.
Nope. I had 5-second warning.
No
dude.
way.
And I tried covering it, of course. So it's
So
sprayed, dude. Right, dude, the biggest puke ever. And like my dad's the shit. Right? He was like not mad. He was almost treating me like I was a child.
You're still his baby boy.
It was like a 10-year-old, you're okay. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm a fucking moron.
You want some McDonald's
Like,
kid?
And he's just like, you probably shouldn't take all those Patron shots, huh? Dude, just spray
Patron?
speckles of puke all over his truck. Whatever. It was the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
At insult to injury, he beat me at golf. Like,
well, if you were taking 15 tequila shots, you
and
deserve
all the beers.
You deserve everything.
I was drinking like Sierra Nevadas too.
You deserve everything bad that happens.
For sure. And he beat me at golf. So
Yeah,
anyway, all right, Rob Squared. Week 2 preview here. We're gonna go through all the games here, give you some gambling leans, talk about a little bit of fantasy issues we might be having. Guys we're worried about, guys we're booming, guys Kappa wants to suck off. So sorry.
Let me get that list out.
Yeah. All right. First game here: Jets and Browns. We have Browns minus 6.5 at home against the Jets. Jets suck. Joe Flacco starting. Jacoby Brissett's unfortunately starting for the Browns, which I don't really matter. We talked about in the last pod. He averaged 4.3 yards per attempt last week. Pretty brutal. I'm taking the Browns in this game. I'm close to making it one of my bets. If I'm going to bet a game this week, I like that a lot.
Sure.
Because it's not 7.5. Should be 7.5. Over-under, by the way, is 39.5. So it's going to be a stinker, a snoozer, a piece of shit game.
It's in Cleveland, right?
In Cleveland.
Home opener.
Oh,
man. I don't know how well the Jets travel. This one is a stay away, betting the lines. This is definitely a stay away for me.
I think this is going to be a theme of all of the games, right, for us?
I don't even have a lean in this one. My gut saying take the Jets, but I wouldn't put money on that. That's just my lean.
Yeah, if it was more than 7, I would. But.
And honestly, I kind of think the over.
It's low. That's a low number, man.
No. If my barely there lean, like I tripped and fell. I'm like, I'm not off balance yet. I'm not leaning too hard. Would be the Jets, but that would be a trip and fall. I feel like if I bet on it.
Okay. Any fantasy things you want to talk about here? For me, it's Chubb's going to crush. I feel like this is Chubb's game for 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
Cream stole his touchdowns last week.
Yeah.
I think Nick Chubb's top 3 running back this week.
Yes.
I'm not saying a fade Kareem Hunt, but like this is a Chubb.
Don't
game.
expect a 2 touchdown game every week from Kareem.
No,
Hunt.
and Amari Cooper, I see catching 70 yards and touchdown.
You think so?
Bounce back. I mean, Peoples-Jones ain't the number 1 there.
Yeah, I took a couple gambles on him. I picked him up in a couple leagues where we had deep benches just to see the 10 or 11 targets. Really more on the other side. I want to see how Breece Hall does. I want to see if Michael Carter is solidified as
Michael Starter.
Yes, Michael Starter is the solidified.
He is a starter.
Yes.
I will say I have Peoples-Jones in like everywhere in best ball. Of my 150 best balls, I have him like 45.
Yeah, I remember that.
My last pick because I had him for like the deep threat, like the 1 for 50.
Dude, how well?
Not the fucking 11 targets.
Well, I'm saying, how well could that pay off if he just averages?
If he's a wide receiver 3,
8, like
money, dude.
Yeah.
Cock out, jerking off. All right. Commanders Lions. Look at you. Nothing funny here. Commanders at Lions. Lions are minus 1.5 at home. Over under 48. This is going to be a very close game. I feel like the Commanders are going to go up early. The Lions are going to fight back as usual.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking the Lions here.
And I think most of the money is on the Lions. I think it's like 65%. I mean, it's because of a lot of it's because of hard knock. I mean, I think the Lions will be better this year than they were last year, but I think the Commanders are improved this year.
100%.
Dude. My lean is Commanders. I actually might bet the Commanders. What's the over under?
48.5.
48.5. I'm not going to touch that, but if I'm leaning in terms of the side, I'm leaning Commanders.
Okay.
2 road teams, not good so far.
Fantasy issues here. One guy I'm worried about a bit would be our man McLaurin.
Sure.
Not worried, but I need to see a bounce back.
Sure. Yeah.
This is that prime opportunity, right? We just saw AJ Brown have 10 catches against the Lions, right? And I like to think Terry McLaurin is an AJ Brown like talent.
Yeah.
A light. I said light talent.
Yeah.
But he's the number 1 there. I don't want to see the spread around. I want to see 9 targets from McLaurin. Make it feel all comfy, right?
I think that's healthy. I think he'll get 6 or 7 catches.
90 yards.
70, 80 yards. I
Give
think
me
he'll be
that.
right where he should be. Person I'm excited about is Gibson again.
Yeah.
Going against Detroit's run defense, because it seems like, I mean, it was the Eagles last week, so it's tough to tell because the Eagles, all they do is fucking run the ball.
Right.
But I think he's going to be definitely in the RB2 territory.
He might be back on RB1.
That's what I'm saying.
I
was trying not to be too aggressive, but I'm excited. I think he has some good potential this week.
Yeah, he should pound one in from the 1 yard line, right?
Yeah, I always love Chark.
I know
Absolutely.
you do. Absolutely. I'm always loving DJ Chark.
He scored a tutty. His props it's like 3.5 and like 40 yards or something like that.
It's right on the edge of there of like what you want back.
Yeah, I think that's...
I'm sure that's one of your props.
No, it was on my list.
Spoiler, don't spoil it. All right, next game here. This might be the game of the week in my mind here. Buccaneers at Saints, both 1-0 here for first place in the division. I love how I'm talking about first place in the division week 2. But Buccaneers minus 2.5 on the road, over under 44. Man, like I know the Saints, I think they're undefeated 4-0 against the Brady Bucks since he came there with like blowouts, right? It's always been like 2 scores.
Yeah.
I like the Bucks here. I know they're beat up. I know they have issues. Godwin's out. Evans is limited right now.
Him and Julio both practiced.
Yeah,
today.
and Julio. I mean, the Saints are coming off an emotional victory. Let's be honest. Michael Thomas coming back. They were down and out against the fucking lowly ass Falcons. But
one might say they were looking ahead to the Bucs.
And you can take it both ways, right? Like, look at them, the momentum, but also like the fact that was a game is not that encouraging. Even though I'm encouraged, my Michael Thomas thing. I like Winston. Those guys are fucking pros.
Sure.
Michael Thomas is a GOAT. So I still like the Bucs because it's minus 2.5.
Yeah.
That's my lean. I'm not betting it. I think this game's going to be close. I can see the Saints winning by 7.
Sure.
But I can see the Bucs possibly winning by 14.
Sure. With me, it's I'm going to wait a little bit longer because I think with Evans and Julio being healthy, and then there's some, I know Jameis was questionable or limited or whatever, and same with Kamara. I think it's going to go up to 3. And so, I mean, a couple things going for it. It's a home division dog. Obviously, you said already the Saints have beaten them 4 times in a row. I think the Saints are a better team this year. I'm going to hope it goes up to 3. If not, if it goes down like 2, 1.5, I'll just take the Saints money line probably.
Yeah.
But
So
that's probably
Saints.
it's going to be a bad. I'm going to see how.
What do you
it
think about
shakes
that
out.
number though? 44. I like you over there.
I kind of like the under.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of do.
It's low, dude.
It just the Bucs only scored 1 touchdown last week.
I understand that they didn't need to score at all because Dak Prescott was trash. He hurt himself. CeeDee Lamb was.
They tried to score. They were in
the
the red zone like 8 times.
Yeah,
with
they
one
were,
tutty,
they were. Okay, all right. Next game here. Panthers at Giants. Giants -2, 43.5 over under. It's a juicy one here because the Panthers, they showed some heart last week against they were down and out. And, that's what Baker does, right? He makes dumb mistakes, but that guy tries, even though he's kind of a douche. Yeah, he'd do some flip-flops. But Giants were down and out in that game, and it looked real bad, man. We were just saying, we made the comment watching Red Zone. We're like, this is the same old Giants.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, same old player. Terrible coaching, it looked like. Saquon looked good, but there was no receivers. They weren't playing Kadarius Toney. It was like trash out there, and then they fucking came back. And I don't know, is that more a reflection of the Titans or the Giants? And I think both. I can speak for you, and I can speak for me. I think it's a reflection of the Giants because we both thought
I think the Giants
were better this year.
Yes.
Dabo, actual coach, right? No Joe Judge bullshit.
Yeah.
Real coach out there.
Yeah.
Culture, right?
Yeah.
It's a culture thing.
Yeah.
And
he's almost like what we describe as like toxic masculinity. He's kind of like a douche.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of like almost like a less likable Dan Campbell type deal.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right. Same situation. All that being said, I'm taking the Panthers here. I like them. I think DJ Moore's going to pop big time in this game.
Yeah.
I think CMC had a bad game. I think he's going to pop.
Yeah.
I like the Panthers defense. They're underrated, and Daniel Jones, although he had a nice finish, he's still Daniel fucking Jones.
Yeah.
So
I think in terms of the lean, I'm definitely taking the Giants. I'm going to see how that plays
look
out.
at us.
Yeah, it's
I know it's -2. It's nice at home.
Well,
It's
just
not
look at the
3.
schedule. I think the Giants are going to have some momentum. I think they might start 3.
We talked about this,
3-0,
like 4-1. Yeah.
like 3-1 maybe.
43.5 over under, by the way.
I'll take the over on that for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will say my prediction in terms of fantasy, the RB1 will come out of this game. I think. Because
The overall RB1,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Because I think I think it's going to be Saquon.
It's not gonna be Chuba Hubbard.
No, that would be something. That would suck for CMC owners.
Yeah, I know. That'd be
As a newly acquainted.
Yep.
CMC owner.
Yeah, nice trade there. If I can get
Thank you.
CMC up and down game, panic mode.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
Bob. Love you, Bob. Damn it. All right, next game here. This is probably the snooze of the snoozers. Patriots at Steelers. Wow.
Actually, I don't know why I'm excited for this game.
-2.5. Patriots favored. -2.5. Over under 40.5. It's at Steelers, by the way. Wow, I feel like that should be like a 37 over under.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know why. And this
I'm going under on that one. I don't know if I'm gonna bet it, but and actually I'm going to take the Patriots because if you recall, so many times during that game against Cincinnati, that was like Steelers can't move the ball. Steelers can't move the ball.
Yep.
They got not lucky on defense, but they scored everything on defense. And like TJ Watt's out. That's a big fucking ding against that defense. That's 10% off, maybe 20% off.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Bill Belichick, I eventually am going to hang my hat on the fact that he's one of the best coaches. He is the best coach of all time.
Yeah.
He may have lost it. If they lose this game, like, handedly, he lost it.
Yeah.
He gone.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, so early on, this was when I was looking ahead, like on Monday or Tuesday or whatever it was, the over 40 for some reason just resonates with me. So I guess that's my lean.
Do you like the over 40?
I don't
We're
know
disagreeing
why.
all over the place.
I don't know why. I don't know that I'm going to bet it because it was 40. Now it's 40
We're
and a
supposed to
half.
give these guys some information, and we're supposed to have some R2 specials, but...
Well, we're just previewing the game.
Yeah, I know.
And
Thank
we have
you.
our bets next
Good,
video.
good. Thank you.
But I do like Mac Jones to have a bounce back game. I know that the Steelers have never won when TJ Watt's out. They're like 0-4-1. Like they tied.
It's
but
a
they
big loss. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, he was a difference maker in that game for sure. I'm really excited to see how the New England backfield shakes out. a little bit.
Without Ty Montgomery especially.
Yeah.
Now it's a two-man backfield, right?
Yeah, because they need to, like, if they go down 0-2, the Hounds are already out in the media, I'm sure. So
they should be.
Yeah, so if they go 0-2 and they score 10, 13 points again,
right.
That's I expect them to score 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And
Max got to play. He threw some flutter bugs last week, dude. Like he looks unathletic. I know they said the whole report he was in shape.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, he looks like me.
Yeah.
Like me 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not me now. Look at me now. I'm sexy as shit, dude. I'm like, right?
Wow,
I'm like
yeah.
a buff, right?
Pretty good flex.
DK Metcalf diet,
yeah.
son.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. That's. I'm gonna lean Steelers, and I'm gonna lean the over
Dude, you're kind of about the Steelers this year.
a little bit. It seems like
Last year you could not have been.
Well, when they can win me
more.
money, I'm for them. Like I think they're. I won money on last week against the Bengals.
Last year you were like Jerry Sandusky looking at a 22-year-old girl.
This was a Big
like,
Ben.
No, I'm good.
We did a
I'm
Big
gonna
Ben.
babysit.
We did a Big Ben line. So
We did do a Big Ben
It was all
line.
about Big Ben. I think.
By the way, if you want to have some fun, go check that out. Last year, Big Ben line episode.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
We hit a Big Ben. So, all right, next game here we have Colts at Jaguars. Another juicy one here. Colts are 0-0-1. They have a tie. Jaguars 0-1. Colts are -3.5, and we have over under 45. My lean here. Sorry, as much as I like the Jaguars, I'm going Colts and I'm going over.
What's the over under?
45.
45.
The Colts are going to tune them up. They have to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like the first coach fired thing. Like, dude, Frank Wright, believe it or not, he's on that list because if they happen to go 1-4 with the loss they had last year, blame it on Carson Wentz all you want. You can only do that so long, especially if he fucking kills it in Washington. And let's say Washington's fucking 3-1 or 4-1, and then fucking Colts are fucking 1-4.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, dude. He has questionable play calls. He does some dumb shit. First coach fired.
That's
You get some
interesting.
really good odds on that one, man.
That's interesting.
Because they're a playoff team.
Yeah, they were.
And Matt
a lot of people
Ryan
were talking
looks
for
like
their
Carson
number
Wentz.
1 seed.
Well, no, that's stupid.
I've heard that.
Colts going over.
So I'm going to take the Colts, regardless. But I think if Pittman's ruled out,
then it's Jags and under. I mean,
you think so?
well, that's their whole team. I mean, obviously they have the running backs, but like they have no passing threats.
The running backs. You mean Jonathan Taylor? He's not just the running. He's
they have
not.
Hines
He's
too.
the running.
They have Hines too.
That's what I'm
Hines
saying. Like they're not pushovers. And Shaq Barrett's out, Shaq Barrett is out again.
No, it's not Shaq Barrett. He changed his name. It's
From
Shaq.
Darius
something.
Leonard.
Jack Leonard.
Jack
Yeah,
Leonard,
I know.
Jack
Well,
Leonard.
why are you changing your name, first of all? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Either way.
there's people that get married that don't change their name. This motherfucker's changing his name. What is it, a
Yeah.
religious thing?
No, he's just part of the. He's a feminist, so he's changing the name. Just so he can,
Yeah?
His
He's
first name,
tranny?
he can't change his last name, so he has to change his first
CD
name.
Lamb didn't change his name.
Why-
He just goes by CD. So it's
Yeah.
like, he's just, cross-dressing. So.
Yeah. What was I thought?
That's a big dude.
No, it's all right. No, I'm just trying to.
Well, you were saying Pittman.
So if Pittman's out, I think it's going to go under 3, and I'll still take the Colts. The Jags are bad.
Well, they're going to be competitive, but bad. They're last year's fucking Lions.
and I'll take the under. Honestly, I'll take Colts.
Wow, I like ETN dominating. All right, Dolphins, Ravens. Dolphins at Ravens. Both want to know here. Another big game here, similar to the Bucks Saints game here. Ravens are -3.5 at home. Over under 44. Probably like the under here. And man, this is tough because I can see the Ravens fucking blowing them out like 27-10. But I can also see the Dolphins fucking winning the game.
Yeah.
Because it's all about Tua, right? He did not play good last week. I know his numbers look okay. He missed some throws. They gotta hide him. They gotta hide him, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice when you have those receivers
Yeah.
and that offensive line, but I am going to take the Dolphins with the points because it's 3.5.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think the Ravens are
You're
winning.
going under?
I'm going under, yeah.
Yeah, it's 44.
44.5.
44.5.
Even better.
Yeah, I'm actually on the same side with you. I know that the Ravens have like 3 guys questionable or didn't practice or limited practice, cornerbacks. Dobbins may come back. I know their left tackle's out for the Ravens.
Come back, yeah.
Yeah, I think the offense for Miami is better. I think they have some momentum with the young McDaniels coach. And I like them plus 3.5. They smoked them last year too.
All right, next game. Falcons at
the over under. I'll take the under.
Okay.
On the Ravens.
Falcons, Rams, both 0-1 here. Rams -10, over under 46. Oh, tough one. Now we start getting to all these tough blowout games
these
here
are
going
late
forward.
games.
Now these are all like you think the late games are more competitive. They are not.
No,
it's teams that need to bounce back that are better versus crap. So
This is where most of your survival. picks
unfortunately, I'm still taking the Rams here. If I had to choose, I'm not going to bet this. If it went down to 9.5, I consider it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
10 or 10.5
It's
now?
10 right now.
I saw
But,
10.5
the Falcons.
earlier, right?
Yeah, the Falcons look too competitive. And the Rams just look like shit. I don't know if they can block. I don't know how good their defense is. I don't know if Jalen Ramsey's a player anymore. Over under 46. I am taking the over. I'm taking the Rams. I think that there's a possibility the Rams, if they can, they're gonna blow them out. Like they're going to be throwing on 3rd and 4 from the 40, up by 21.
Okay.
That's why I like that. It's all Bill Belichick FU thing after the Deflategate thing. McVay's that kind of coach.
Yeah.
He didn't like what happened last week. I'm sure I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it because I bet the Bills, but
Yeah.
it was pretty embarrassing. So.
Yeah. I'm on the opposite. I'm going to take the Falcons. I just don't have any faith in the Rams yet. I mean, because of the loss, no one's talking about Stafford's elbow anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to go away. Their offensive line looked horrible. Their run game did not look great.
Yeah.
Defense did not look great. I'm going to lean the 10.5. I'll take the Falcons
It's
plus
10.
10. Well, 10. If it's 10.5, I actually might bet it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it was 48.
Yeah. 46.5.
46.5.
Over for sure.
Because I think if the Rams win, it might be a ugly game. I think it might be like a 6 to 7 point game.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll take the under.
Okay. 2 things real quick to note on this one. I want to pay attention to. I want Kyle Pitts to fucking get involved again.
Yes.
Because he had 7 targets, but goddamn it. And the nice thing is, Jalen Ramsey's not gonna be on him. He's gonna have Drake London. And then also the Akers thing. If Henderson dominates this game and they win, and he plays well. He's a lead back. We already think he is. But it solidifies.
Yeah.
And if Akers fucks up, right? It's like a quarterback, right? He's like a rookie quarterback. If he fucks up, it's glorified, right? There's like memes out there.
Yeah.
If he misses a block, if he fucking fumbles, out.
Yeah.
Doghouse out. Get the fucking third guy in. Bring in fucking anyone else.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. He gone, dude. So I like that a lot because I have Henderson everywhere.
Yes.
I mean, let's go Henderson. And
I
also
like
Allen
Henderson in
Robinson.
basketball.
Allen Robinson, 4.5 catches is his thing. I was thinking about betting it. I'm not going to, but keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
They're going to get him involved. And I remember McVay made a statement saying he needs to get involved. And I remember him saying that earlier last year about Robert Woods. And that was that Monday night game, I believe, where Robert Woods had that 9-catch game.
Mm-hmm.
McVay's smart. McVay schemed guys open. Why do you think Cooper Kupp had a Michael Thomas year? Not because he's Michael Thomas's skill level. It's because Sean McVay's a genius.
Yeah.
And he paid this guy for a reason. He's going to make him. You got to make him feel involved.
Sure.
Right. But there is a chance that Allen Robinson is just cooked. If he doesn't do it this game, issues.
Yeah.
If he has 3 catches for 30 yards, and he played every snap last week, and he drops a pass, or he just can't get separation, ooh, might be time to cut bait on that guy. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a tune-up game for him.
Oh, it should be.
The
line reflects it, doesn't it?
Yeah, the thing I'm curious about is seeing if Cordell Patterson can duplicate his week 1 production.
Damien's out again.
That's right.
We'll see if Algier dresses. I mean, he has to, right?
Yeah. So no, that's I'm interested to see if he's if I missed on him.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a single share.
Well, we all
anywhere.
did. Everyone did because we didn't believe it. He's a
Someone-
33-year-old wide receiver playing running back.
Someone had to draft him. So
I know, but he's a 33-year wide receiver playing running back. So, all right, next game here. Seahawks at 49ers. Another one just similar. Seahawks are 1-0 and 49ers are 0-1. Division game. Niners -9. Over under 40.5. You commented that the weather's supposed to be shit again. Which
Not
is crazy
as
because
bad.
it's in San Fran. So.
not as bad, but
Is it all the smog or the smug? The South Park smug, right?
George Clooney's acceptance speech.
I am going to take the Niners all day, and I'm going to take the over because I think they're going to fucking rape.
Yeah.
I don't know how many points Seahawks are going to score, but
I don't know about the over.
Right.
I'll take I have to take the Niners because it's falling. It was closer to 10 or 10.5.
11.
Yeah. Now it's what, 8.5?
9.
9.
I hope it falls 8.5.
I've seen 8.5.
I might bet that.
Yeah, I've seen 8.5. So I'll take the Niners and I'll take the under. I don't think Seahawks are going to score more than twice.
Couple fantasy nuggets for y'all. Since Debo's been playing a lot of running back, Jeff Wilson's probably a start for most leagues. Definitely in like half and standard, not in PPR as much. Ayuk, boom. If Kittle doesn't play and Debo's in the backfield, man, Ayuk's the only guy.
Yeah.
Right? He looked good last week, man. Ayuk's good.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's all about can you trust Trey Lance. But
yeah, to me, the biggest thing is Wilson. It's because if you had him, if you got him on a waiver, you have to start him. He's the starter until he's not, right? So,
yeah. The other interesting thing though is Ken Walker being back. See what that does with Rashad Penny. He played about 90% of the snaps last week.
Look good.
So if Walker can come into 40% snaps week 1, I'm going to buy Walker because that team's going to be bad. I know they're 1-0, but they're not going to be good. And Walker is their future. And, it's Pete Carroll, though. It's crazy Pete. So
where would you rank the Seattle wide receivers, both Lockett and...
Man, like I said, I told you I benched... no one's been higher on DK Metcalf than me, okay? I'm on the DK diet. I love DK Metcalf. I do segments on him every year. And I benched him for Josh Palmer in 4 PPR leagues my big week, 3 of them $250 weeks.
Yeah.
I got bailed out by a touchdown. He had 13 PPR points. I'm actually happy with that because I'm not going to be happy when DK catches a 60-yard touchdown.
But that's a good basement. Like now,
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I would rank him I would rank DK at 22, and I would rank Lockett at 34. Because Tyler Lockett, get out of here.
Well, that's a wide receiver 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's in the ranks.
You
But
think so?
like in PPR.
Okay.
But I'm really the problem is that they have no upside. DK has upside because he's great, but Lockett has no upside. So
I have DK is like closer to 30.
okay, well there you go. We're both big
and
DK
then
fans.
I have Lockett somewhere after that.
All right, Bengals Cowboys. Another one of these games here. Bengals at Cowboys. Bengals minus 7.5. It's gone. It's moved. Over under 41.5 because the Cowboys can't score.
What was it? 5.5?
It was 6.5.
6. Okay.
And then 7. I saw 7 mostly, but 7 to 7.5 is a big. 6.5 to 7.5 is a big move.
Yeah, once you get
Big
past
move.
that 7.
Once you get back that 2 scores, I'm still taking Bengals, and I'm still taking fucking over here because the Bengals are angry. I feel like they might tune them up in terms of, like I said, 3rd and 4, up by 21, throwing fucking play action and chase.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that gets you over, right? And I do think the Cowboys are a proud team. Although I like their defense, I think they have playmakers a little bit, mostly cross rusher Lamb. I don't know. I just see more of like a 28-21 game. Right?
Yeah.
The Bengals make mistakes too,
I'm just
right?
trying to
Burrow
see
makes
how.
mistakes.
I'm trying to see how the Cowboys score 3 touchdowns.
Well, Zeke, I don't know either.
Yeah, so I'm on the Bengals.
You on the
What's
under?
the over/under?
41.5. It's low.
41.
Yeah, it's low, dude.
Yeah, I'll take the over just because I think the Bengals could put up.
Yeah,
freaking
28, 31 points.
31 points,
And there you
yeah.
go. All right. Anything to look at in that game? I hear T. Higgins is playing.
Yes.
So they got the whole thing, dude.
Whole
Boy,
arsenal.
like they got all that shit.
I mean, they're gonna.
Pollard needs to show something. Because
That's what I was gonna
rough.
say. It has to be the Cowboys running back.
Yeah,
Obviously, you'd like to see a bounce back game from CD, which I think so. I think he'll get it. He'll probably get 10 targets.
He's gonna get 10
again.
targets. He might get 3 catches though. So.
Yeah, but I mean, if he gets 5 catches for 60 yards, I would consider that a win. Because
That
if
sucks.
I think that's
That
his basis
sucks.
going forward.
That sucks. I'm so depressed.
But and then obviously you want to see Zeke get more than 50 rushing yards and maybe a catch. Would be
Yeah.
nice.
All right, another one of these same kind of games here. Texans at Broncos. Texans have a tie. Broncos lost. So these teams need wins. Broncos especially. Broncos minus 10. Over under 45.5. Now, I have an issue with the Broncos because their coach has Down syndrome. He's a Down syndrome girl.
What's is that from?
Family Guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Stewie Dave's a Down syndrome girl. And there's a whole song. They do a whole song. It's great. Down syndrome girl.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't.
That could be on the intro. Their coach. Who's their coach? What the fuck's that guy's name again? Nathaniel Hackett. He has Down syndrome.
Yeah,
Is that insensitive?
I don't know.
The people that have Down syndrome kids.
Yeah, because if you're comparing them to Nathaniel Hackett,
Yeah.
that's an insult to the Down syndrome kids.
It is. Oh, nice. I have an issue though in terms of being insensitive. That's what I do. And the thing is, I don't discriminate. It's like Dave Chappelle, right? He doesn't discriminate. He'll make fun of fucking blacks, Asians, whites, whatever,
Sure.
gays, straights,
Yeah.
trannies. I don't give a fuck. I make fun of myself. Look at how fat.
Okay, let's focus on the games here. I know you like to compare yourself to Dave Chappelle, but
I'm not Dave
I'm
Chappelle.
like, no.
Am I as funny as Dave Chappelle?
In your own mind, you're funnier.
I am.
I think so.
Well, no,
I think so.
I'm in the same realm.
What would Dave Chappelle pick on this game?
Dave Chappelle would pick the trannies.
The Broncos?
He picked the Down syndrome girl coach.
Just as many.
I'm taking the fucking Broncos, man.
What is it, 10, 10.5?
10, dude. I wanted to go to 9.5, and I'll bet the Broncos. I'm not doing 10 because I think they're going to win by 10.
Yeah, I think the Broncos. They're probably my second survivor pick this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 45.5 over under. I like the under. I was going to choose, even though I think Jared Judy's going to fucking destroy.
No, I'll take the
Sosa.
over. I think it sails over. I think
we're
it sails
we're
over.
all over the
I
place
think it
here.
sails over.
Anything to look at? Actually, one thing I would say is Damian Pierce. Let's see how he plays. Let's see how he actually plays because they're playing Rex Burkhead way ahead of him. Like,
Yeah.
they give him the nominal start, and then they just don't trust him.
Yeah, small guy. I'd like to see something from Nico.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Just
Nico
because
and Jordan.
he was one of my he was a traditional sleeper for a lot of people. I think.
Yeah.
Like to see Judy double up. Like have two big back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
And then you gotta see who takes the goal line carries with the two guys fumbling. Like it's
Yeah, I still feel like Melvin Gordon's fumble was worse, even though it was on 4th down, just because like Javonte's fumble was a protection issue where they ran a shotgun snap and the handoff wasn't pure, and there was two guys in the middle. Like it was
Yeah.
on second down, which sucks. But like, dude, why are you running shotgun? Like that's the same thing as passing. Like if Pete Carroll like
We had
going,
Marshawn Lynch. And
yeah, like dude, line up I formation, heavy package, run with John Williams.
Yeah.
Don't get cute.
Yeah.
That guy got cute.
He can blow someone up.
And again, not to shit on Hampton too much. Down syndrome coach. He still stood by until the next day when he got all that blowback. He stood by kicking the 64-yard field goal with McManus. Big leg. By the way, it was not in Denver, though. It was in Seattle, which is not... It's a decent kicking place, but it's not high altitude. It's not a dome.
Yeah.
He was 1 of 8 in his career from 60-yard field goals with McManus. And in the career, in the history of the NFL, it was like 1 or 2%.
It was 4 out of 64 people have ever... Or 3 people made it that
and,
picked that far.
And those weren't game winners, for one, I don't think. And also...
Well, it was just Tucker, actually.
It doesn't count because he's great, an opera singer as well. Nugget for you. I heard that in the history of the league, at 4th and 5 in the last, I don't know what it was, 5 years, it was 45%. That's not Russell Wilson. This is the history of the league.
Oh, okay.
45% on that number.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson's got to be 55%.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with 55% over 1 of 8.
Yeah.
Over what the other number you said?
Yeah.
So
5%.
Hackett, bro, whatever happened, your parents drink when you were pregnant or did crack? I don't fucking know, dude, but it was bad.
He looked a little out of his
Matt
element.
Nagy shit,
He
dude.
looked out of his element for sure.
Wow, I heard the rumor that they hired him because he was a Packers guy, and they hired him to get Aaron Rodgers, and they fell into getting Russell, which is also a nice consolation prize.
Yeah,
but he's not ready to be a coach.
No, it doesn't look like it.
No, dude.
Because Rodgers out there, like now.
That interview was fucking gross.
Yeah.
I could have done way better than that. I would have just been like deflecting.
And you're willing to lay 10 points, 10 and a half points.
I am.
Guy, huh?
Well, no, 9.5 if it goes there.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm still taking 10.
Yeah.
All right, Cardinals, Raiders. Close. This is your team. Your team's right here.
It is.
Struggling teams, 0-1, 0-1. Raiders minus 5.5, over under 51.5. Mylene. Sorry to say, Raiders. Actually, not sorry to say, because Raiders, and then I'm going over on this one. Raiders over.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on both ends.
Cardinals are going to have a bizarre year where they actually start off 2-6, and they might finish fucking.
Well, I don't think they'll start off
8-2.
2-6, but they
might.
They need some receivers. They need
a receiver.
They need some defense.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
Kyler maybe to fucking show some heart.
Yeah, no, I like. I'm with you on both ends here.
All right, Bears, Packers, minus 10. Another one of these games. Bears at Packers, minus 10. 41.5 over under, which is really low for a 10-point spread. Wow. As much as I'm taking the Packers, man, it's crazy to say with no receivers. I've seen it too many times. I actually am taking over for sure in this game.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. I actually might bet that right now because I know
same
Aaron
for
Rodgers is going to score 20 fucking 4 points. Okay. And I do think, actually, I'd probably take the Bears then because minimum.
Yeah.
Like Fields look good, man. He's good.
I'm with you. I think you're on the right track in terms of seeing a 10.5 point spread with a 40-point total.
Yeah.
And in division, and the team that's getting the points won. Like the Packers did not look good at all. I mean,
but Aaron Rodgers and the receivers to beat the Bears. The problem is he needs the receivers to beat the Bears by 10. Maybe.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the Bears. My lean is the Bears plus the points, and I'm going to take the under.
Wow. We are all over the map.
Just because if the Bears are going to cover, it has to be under.
What I need to see, though, is Cole Kmet, Jesus Christ, Goose Egg, and Darnell Mooney. They're going to bounce back. I'm very confident. I'm more confident on Kmet because the Jair Alexander against Mooney. Mooney might have 8 targets, 3 for 24.
Sure. I
do believe Kmet's due for 5 for 55.
Yeah.
Right? In a touchdown. So that's just me. Maybe that's my fucking...
Pump his averages up to 2.5 and...
I'll pump
2.5 and 25.
All right. Titans at Bills. 2 Monday night games. First of the Monday night games. It's going to be a fun Monday night. This is Bills minus 10, over under 47.5. We were actually just talking about this off camera. I really hope it goes to 9.5. I'm going to bet the Bills hard there because I think the Titans have 0 offense. I think that Derrick Henry and... Why it's questionable for me is we were talking that the fact that last year it was like week 8 or whatever when the Titans went on their surge.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was after the Derrick Henry injury even.
Yeah.
And they actually beat him on Monday night. Like that crazy comeback game where the Bills had control. And then next thing you know, fucking Vrabel's pulling out his bullshit. Turnovers, trick plays. They won.
Yeah.
But the Bills are a different team, man. And I'm going to take Josh Allen.
Sure.
And they should have beat the Rams by 35. And the Rams are, I'm sorry, whatever you want to say about the Rams, they're better than the Titans. So, Bills are at home. Home opener. Tune
What's
them
it?
up, son. It's 10. 10. 47.5. High over under.
If it wasn't a primetime game, I would take the Bills. But the fact that it's a primetime game, I think the Titans show up and keep it closer.
That's what they do.
I could see a backdoor cover from the Bills.
It was a bad loss
you
for
know
the
what I'm
Titans
saying?
last
Like
week.
the Titans
though.
are
Right.
rallying, and
Yeah.
then the Bills score.
Just like what happened last night.
Almost,
yeah.
But the opposite, where they cover
Right.
instead of,
Right.
they cover the big. And what's the over under?
47.5. I didn't make my pick on here. I'm going over because I think that the Titans defense isn't good. So.
Damn, I'm going to go under again, man. I don't know
I
why.
don't know. That's why we don't bet over unders.
Well,
folks.
yeah,
But seriously,
I do every once in a
they're
while.
so accurate though.
Yeah, I do every once in a while.
Every time I think I know one, I think in our bets we've done, I'm like fucking 2-6 over.
Well, my biggest bet of the week was last night. I took the under on that.
Wow.
Hit that.
I hit.
I'm doing well on Thursday nights. It's just
Yeah.
the Sunday and Monday nights
Yeah,
not so well. So
little
don't
bet
listen to my bets here because the Sunday and Monday nights.
well, these are just leans, by the way.
Yeah.
So bets come up next segment. All right, Vikings Eagles here. Last game, Monday Night Football, late game. Actually, 6:15. This is 7:30. Vikings and they're both 1-0. Eagles at home -2 over under 50.5. I am going under. I am going. Wow, this is tough. I'm gonna go Eagles because it's -2 at home.
Yeah.
Tough one, dude. This is a real tough one.
Dude, I'm on the opposite of both. A little more conviction. I'll take the Vikings and I'll take the over.
Wow,
Yeah.
we have been disagreeing the whole time.
I just think the Vikings are too good offensively, and I think the Eagles have too many ways to score, especially with AJ Brown now. So I think they'll keep up, but I think the Vikings eventually, as long as it stays under a field goal, I'm more likely than not going to bet the Vikings.
All right.
Come on.
There are two things I'm looking for here. Is the Dalvin Cook Alexander Madison ratio, which was a little weird for me last week. If you're a Dalvin Cook owner, it was not what you expected, right? Too many Madison things, and also Devontae Smith.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. No, but we looked at his props. It's right. Only his receiving yards are up 44.5. We like that a lot.
Yeah.
We want to see what his receiving receptions are.
Yeah.
Because we're hammering that. He's too good of a player. He was on the field every play, actually way more than AJ Brown last week. Had 4 targets, 0 catches.
I like the receptions more simply because he's a possession guy.
Right.
Because he could get 2 for 5 in the first drive, and then just 2 more. Like now you're counting on a big play.
Right.
So.
All right. Happy football. We'll see you in a little bit. Rob Squared. We love you. We hope to see you soon. And
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas.
And it's been a complete joy.